and welcome to another Parrot TV. I know we've had a little hiatus from the documentaries and we're back, and this is a great green macaw, and she, having been fed by her partner, is returning to her nest. Now, actually, the focus is not about the parrots this time, it's going to be about the trees. And the great green macaws are intimately linked with the mountain almond tree, and the mountain almond tree is just this magnificent tree. And our team are watching the birds that have been breeding, and we spend countless hours in the field watching trees like this nest tree and watching the behavior of the pairs and their nesting success. Now, the mountain almond tree, this is Nacho in the picture just before he disappears. He's a fully grown, life-size human, and he's standing there to give us a sense of scale of this mountain almond tree as we send the drone up. And it goes up. And it still goes up. And the mountain almond tree can grow up to 60 meters high. It's still going up. Oh, finally we have some branching at the level of the canopy where the other trees are. And still, we're only about halfway up the tree at that point, and there's so much of the tree, the crown above that. And they're, like I say, up to 60 meters tall. I don't know what that is in feet. It's probably about 300 or something like that. I don't know. 3,000 maybe in feet. Who knows? The mountain almond tree, when they bloom, they are just magnificent. The entire crown of the tree grows this beautiful purple color, and they just look splendid. And we nearly crash into this one, but we just managed to skim it, and then we're looking at the next one. And so this is really helpful for us because we can identify these trees from the air, from above, and that can be really useful for kind of getting an idea of mapping them. And that's something that we're trying to work on because the mountain almond trees are protected, and knowing where the mountain almond trees are could be really, really useful. So when we look across the landscape, like we're doing here, we've got those two trees that we just looked at, and we'll be able to see where there's other trees. And as we look on the far right here, there are another couple of blooming trees that pop into view. Now, they don't all bloom at the same time, but over time we can build up a picture of where those trees are. Now, the problem is that the forest ends and we get clearings where there is now cattle pasture. So we have trees like this mountain almond where they're very vulnerable. They're on the edge of the forest, and that has interesting consequences that we're only beginning to understand. The mountain almond tree is protected, but it needs that forest. And when the rest of the trees are cut down from that are surrounding it, then the ecosystem, the microclimate for that tree changes. So this is an old mountain almond tree, and it's just really suffering. And here we've got the other issue, the contemporary threat that the trees face, the habitat face, and that's the expansion of pineapple monocultures. Let's not dwell on that. Let's stay positive and just focus on the beauty and the magnificence of the mountain almond tree. And so here we've got one from above in the canopy, and they are just stunning trees. It'd be lovely for you to come and visit and see them, and see the parrots as well at the same time. Thanks for watching another episode of Parrot TV.